keep moving like to the opposite side.
Okay, so this is Nadeshot, Symphony, Karma, and Tim the Tap Man. They're currently trying to go.
Yeah, my game crashed.
There's kids here.
The nuke here in Warzone, and Nadeshot's game crashes. Now, the reason this is kind of a big deal, gaining some traction, is because Nadeshot is essentially
bro. You sit here for fucking 9 hours trying to do this shit. We get to the 5th fucking game, and my shit crashes on a fucking state-of-the-art PC. 3090, i9 maxed out, specced out, $5 grand on this fucking thing for this dumbass fucking game to crash. Jesus Christ, I just spent my whole day trying to get this goddamn thing. I mean, I know I sound like a whiny little bitch about a video game, but Jesus Christ. Fix your fucking shit. You just made $1 billion! And you've done it every year! Every fucking year! You have made $1 billion+ from this game! And I can't even fucking play it! Holy shit!
I'm just kind of staying silent. I know a lot of people at this point probably have already watched it, but I thought I'd just kind of stay silent. If you guys want to see exactly what I just watched, I'll have a link down in the description below. But basically, what's going on, right, is the matter that Nadeshot is essentially paid from Activision. He does tournaments, right? He's part of 100 Thieves, and he literally just bashed Call of Duty. He just bashed the very game that has kind of made him, the very game that he makes content on, and the company that sponsors him and everything. And I don't know all the NDA rules. I don't know all the legal jargon that will happen from that statement. It could be kind of a big deal for Nadeshot in the long run. Hopefully nothing happens, because he is telling the truth to some degree. And I'm gonna kind of disclose what I agree and what I don't agree with. One thing I want to say towards Nadeshot, I am glad he says it, right? So I think it was really big of him to say, like, hey, this is a POS, right? This is not working out, and this needs to change. And he didn't really need to go in depth with his computer specs. It's probably safe to assume, regardless, he does have some good hardware. He's not the only one with this problem. Nadeshot is pretty correct. They're making huge money. Their game has tons of problems, and Activision's not the only company out here doing this. So I think we can all agree on that. Something does need to change, just in gaming in general. Modern day gaming has just kind of been bad, right? And we as the consumers are to blame. That's where I kind of disagree with them, because it always goes back to that saying, actions speak louder than words. So what I mean by that is, even though we can be on YouTube, we can be on Facebook Gaming, we can be on Twitter or whatever, if we are being very vocal of trying to get some of these fixes done, that doesn't mean that they're going to get done. Activision can easily just ignore all our screams and cries to change whatever in the game, whether it be a small fix or a big fix. And that's what's kind of been going on. As a company, Activision's sitting there going, okay, these people are complaining, but yet they're still giving us money. So that's why I say, as a consumer, and I'm part of it too, because I bought the game myself, is we can complain, we can have things change. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like something, you want it to be the best possible thing that it can be. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is too, we also make it sound like we hate the game to the extent that we don't want to play it, kind of like Nadeshot does. Oh man, you make $1 billion and you're screaming at the top of those lungs, and we all get frustrated, right? Like, I get frustrated too. You can see it in my live streams, right? It happens. But then we still buy the game, and we still buy the next Call of Duty, and we still buy the next Call of Duty, and it's we as consumers, right? So if I stop buying it, they're not gonna care. If you stop buying it, they're not gonna care. You just get like millions of people together, and we don't buy the next Call of Duty. That's when they see their sales dip, and we can see a change. That's when the games can start being produced better. But the problem is, we're sitting here being very vocal, but no actions are actually being done to make Activision believe that anything really does need to be done. Even though we say things need to be changed, our actions are speaking louder than words. So I do agree with Nadeshot. Yeah, things do need to change. But until actions are actually done and they see sales dip down a tremendous amount, nothing will ever be done. And that's just kind of the fact of the matter is. And something else I really want to throw out to Nadeshot as well, when he made that small comment too about, I know I'm bitching about a video game. I think that's kind of, again, something I kind of agree with, but it's something he's put his life towards, right? It's something that he's really passionate about. And for For somebody that might be really into NASCAR, oh man, I'm just bitching about a race, but that's something they're really passionate about. That's something they love, and I think at the end of the day that we all have something that we really love. In this case, it's Call of Duty. It's a game that we really love. It's a video game that we really love, and a lot of us have been a part of the franchise for a very, very long time. I hope he doesn't get in like any legal trouble